everybody, Spellman here with the next number in our series on utilizing the bull. And today we have 145, and this is another one that's pretty straightforward. So on 145, let's say that we start on the 20. Well, if we hit a 60, we're at 85. You don't really need to go bull here. You're going to go for the 50. You're going to go for the triple 15, maybe the triple 19. 57 leaves 28, but most people are going to go for the triple 15 to leave 40, and then hopefully take it out. If you hit the single, you score this. If you go for the triple 18, you leave 16. If you go for the triple 10, you score 105, which is a number that we use for the bull. It's 420s in a bull, but obviously this is not the path that uses a bull. So if you hit that 60 on the first dart, the bull's not really in your wheelhouse here, unless you know what, you just decide your opponent's so far behind you, you don't really care. You can just go for the bull. Let's say you hit the 25, then you go right back up to the 20. If you hit the 50, and then you can clean up from there, but not very many people are going to do that. So this is really only going to be for if you go for the 20 and you hit a single on that first start. So you hit the single. If you go back to the 25, because on 125, I'm starting on the bull anyway. So whether I got 2 darts in hand or 3 darts in hand, it's the same shot for me on 125 because I'm trying to set up that tops. So I go 25, I've got 100. You go back to the 20. If you hit the 60, cool, you scored 105, you left 40. If you hit a 20, we're right at that 80 and below mark. So that's a viable path here. Now, if you hit that 50, cool. Now you can go triple 17 here to score 51 to leave 24. But if you only hit the 17, you got 58, which means it's a single 18 to tops. So nice and easy. Now, let's say that you're one of the people that like to go. I've seen 19s on this one. If you go 19, you're at 126. Well, if you hit a 25, you're still above 101. So, yeah, you could go 25 to leave 76, but you could also go 20. Obviously a bull doesn't really help you there. So that's kind of your choice on that one, because if you go 25, you're going to have to stay on the bull. We had that in a previous example. Now, if you have the 57, you got 88. There's really no reason to go 25 here, because at this point, you're 23 points away from setting anything up. You could stay on the bull again, leave 38, but it's not going to happen. So this is really only if you start on the 20, hit a single, leave that 125, then you can use the bull on that second dart. All right, I'll see you in the next one.